that's a great question. The main reason why we wouldn't necessarily want to do that is because there are lots of inefficiencies along the way in hydrogen. So hydrogen is not an energy source, it's an energy carrier. So it's a little bit like the intermediate. So it's like electricity. Electricity is not an energy source, it has to be generated from somewhere. So when we want to use hydrogen, we have to first make it, and we have to make it with renewables. Now, the whole process of doing that actually initially reduces the efficiency about 60 to 70%. So you lose about 60 to 70% of the electricity that you're generating straight away when you make the hydrogen. Now, if you follow that all the way through the chain of all the losses in the hydrogen vehicles, then you actually, from 100 units that you generate for renewables, you only get to use around 20 to 30 units at the end. Right? So that's how useful it is, the entire chain. If I look at a battery vehicle, I generate the electricity straight away, and the transmission losses are very, very low. So we generate the electricity, it comes across lines, we lose maybe 5% or so, depends how far it comes. And then it charges up a vehicle battery. And a vehicle battery is very, very efficient in charging and discharging. So the overall electrical efficiency of an electric vehicle, or the overall energy efficiency of an electric vehicle, I should say, is around 73 or 70 to 80%. So we're looking at a difference between 20 to 30% for hydrogen and 70 to 80% for electric vehicles. So what that means is you need far more renewables in order to have the same hydrogen system. Now, for light vehicles, it's already the case that batteries have become really cheap, and that because they're light, the batteries can do a very good job of carrying them around the cars. We may see hydrogen used in other applications. So for a while, we thought that hydrogen might be used, for example, with heavy goods vehicles, with lorries, with trucks, because you need a lot of batteries because they hold a lot of weight and they're carrying a lot of weight around. What we're seeing right now, though, is actually those might also go towards batteries too. We might not use hydrogen for those either, because batteries have come on such a long way, because motors are very, very light, and that combination of things means we might actually use electric trucks instead of hydrogen trucks. So where are the areas left for hydrogen? Well, in terms of transport, possibly planes, possibly shipping. And these are very hard to use batteries for, because batteries are heavier and we need very light things when we're going on planes. Or, ships go very long distances, so you need a lot of batteries. It just wouldn't work. So we have some battery ships in ferries, for example, over shorter distances, but it's very unlikely that we're going to see that for big container ships. And so hydrogen might be used in that process too. So we will be generating hydrogen. There will be hydrogen applications in the economy. It's just not as big as you might think. And in terms of electric vehicles especially, it's not really going to overtake battery electric vehicles.